So we all saw what happened at Extreme Rules a couple of nights ago. Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins won their match. And then Seth Rollins, minutes later, lost the Universal Championship after a grueling Extreme Rules match to Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, right? Now, Vince Russo, who I am very much a fan of, all right, I really am a fan of Vince Russo, and his ideas and, how much effort he put into it, and his think outside the box mentality, pretty much said, had Becky Lynch screwed Seth Rollins, as in how Bret Hart got screwed in 97 at the Survivor Series, we would have been off to the races. That would have been, magic. That would have been solid TV. That would have been the unthinkable. That would have been the unimaginable, right? That would have been all epic and off the charts. That was a botch, but it's okay. There's been some botches made by Vince Russo also, just by everybody else, right? There's been some mistakes here and there, but otherwise, I regard Vince Russo as one of the best creative writers and one of the best minds of all time. But, Vince Russo goes on Twitter and says, had Becky Lynch screwed Seth Rollins over in that match, we would have been off to the races, meaning that would have been, a good way to accelerate a storyline and just take things over the edge. So what does Becky Lynch do? How does Becky Lynch respond to Vince Russo? She responds with, I did. As in, I did. I screwed Seth Rollins that night, as in the bedroom, screwed him. I'm sorry, I felt that was... it was honest, right? Vince Russo is all about honesty, right? I felt at first, I was like, well, that's kind of a little bit disrespectful, actually saying that, I screwed Seth Rollins that night, don't worry. But what Vince Russo meant was, as screwing in wrestling means, I got screwed out of a match, I got screwed out of a championship, I got screwed out of an opportunity. But Becky Lynch turned it around and literally said to Vince Russo, I screwed Seth Rollins, as in, I did. Her exact words to Vince Russo were, I did. So see, Seth Rollins didn't really lose that night. But the thing is it happened off camera. So had that happened on camera, kind of like how Edge and Lita did it, maybe we would be talking about something else today. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. But, yeah. Wow, that was pretty strong by Becky Lynch to do something quite like that. I was just kind of shocked, that's all. I'm just shocked that Becky Lynch admitted to screwing Seth Rollins for real that night after the cameras went off the air at Extreme Rules in whatever hotel room they were in. Well, she responded to Vince Russo all right, but I'm not so sure it was the response he was looking for. Remember, here on Sean's View Entertainment, I always keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. I work around the clock. I don't stop. But, ladies and gentlemen, what we have just witnessed and what we have just saw kind of puts things into perspective of, just where wrestling is at in 2019, so to speak. I'm not here to say that Becky Lynch was wrong in what she said, because she really was honest and she screwed Seth Rollins sexually. But that probably would have been a good idea to have screwed Seth Rollins, right there on television, and not in real life, but in the Russo manner of turn heel, But that would have been unexpected. I agree with Becky Lynch and I agree with Vince Russo. So that's just the way it is, and that's the bottom line. Ladies and gentlemen, again, your comments and your opinions on the way that Becky Lynch has reacted, the man's man, so to speak. I don't know. I guess that's just the way it is. Just one of those things. It's all about the he said, she said. You know the rest of the line. Subscribe for more news, rumors, and headlines in WWE. This is the place to be.